Bear. Hello, Red Bear. And thank you for the Prime sub for 53 months. I'm not sure if the alert played, but I do hope it did. Yeah, enjoy your shiny sub stuff like extra channel points, like hopefully no ads. I don't know the if the way that they've presented that has like made it so that they actually don't show up. Because I know that they've like swapped out some of the super invasive mid-roll ones for little better ones that show at the bottom and they're like not as annoying, but they're still annoying. So hopefully you don't see much of that and enjoy your emotes for as long as you have those. God, it's so terrible about forever ago at this point saying that I was gonna try to add more and then I just don't. Even though I still have all of the concepts for stuff that I could potentially add to that if I ever actually made the time. Put those in a safe place. Right now though, I aim to do a little wheel thing. Play video games for a while. As I will have a bit of an absence for a week, starting on Saturday that I set out for a thing on Easter weekend, then I come back. And hopefully resume, but let's see. What am I looking for? Actually, I probably put this here. Did I put this here? Or did I put this here? Alright. Hey, look, some old school Blizzard music that I'm actually familiar with, even though probably should aim to at least try to be familiar with a little bit more. But I've been noticing something as well. The thing has shown up. Should see if I can reach the zoom level that'll make it optimal. One more, maybe possible. I start at the top and then scroll down. Will it line up right? Or do I have to manually? No. Let's line up right now. There we go. But yeah, it's time to spin the wheel again. More time, methinks. Perhaps even do a quick thing here before I do that. But yeah, I've finally managed to to get through the story of Exo Zero after like that ridiculous hiatus period. That came for a variety of probably fairly nonsensical reasons. Perhaps I can finally move on to do that. Just gonna plop this. And then try to figure out what I'm doing, because I have added a few more games to the chase wheel thingy. Let me see. I'm also running like a couple of dumb tasks in the background. I don't know if it's gonna affect anything, or like if how it's gonna affect how slowly they've been going for the refile that I had them started up before I started streaming, but I would hope that the answer to that is gonna be no. Anyway, let me quit trying to, well, not trying to, just like not making the most efficient use of time, partially because of my perennial failure to properly before I start one of these, but yeah. Let's see, in theory, let me see if I can make the wheel visible here. In theory, everything that I put on this wheel should be available at a moment's notice. If it comes up, let's see, spin the wheel of names. Yes, that is in fact what I want. How can we make that visible? There we go. Even this game may be under, I don't know. Pretty sure I could play that at a moment's notice theoretically, but it's go ahead and get it started, see what comes up. I sure wonder what it could be. Oh boy. How oddly apropos that this style of music should come up as the list within the playlist and Clayfighter 16 I've chosen. But yeah, let's go ahead and remove that from the list. Go back over here and see if I can remember how to make this work, which hopefully won't be a hassle. I should have that. I can take a moment to reassure myself that this is the case, and yes, that does seem to be the case. I feel like this is a game that I have an extremely vague memory of playing over at my cousin's place. Maybe once, very briefly, when I was a kid. Maybe it wasn't so much playing it as just watching it be played. But let's see. I am going to... First of all, find out where this is, so I can also take that game off of the actual text file that I have with all these games on it. And then see if I can do the dark visibility that I need to do in order to actually get it to show up here. Any luck? Shouldn't be any kind of actual issue. More things like have in the background, but probably just gonna get in the way. Streaming like that. Okay. Anything else that sticks out? Probably not. I mean, I guess I'll close this as well. I'm gonna leave this in a little while, because I do have that VGM you should have heard of YouTube channel, and I've been like, after some slight holdups, I think I finally figured out like a little backlog to put on that channel so I can keep going. Even in my absence, my brief absence, but... guess I'll have to figure out how I can access that all out on my phone, so I can maybe try to keep posting that even while I'm away on the Discord. But as for now, I just click on that. I want this. And leave it to you to try to figure out how extreme the contrast will be between this music that we're hearing right now and what we're about to hear. Part of this game. Oh, here it goes.
Interplay presents.
Oh yeah, and I completely forgot about this, but I should have a
Clayfighter 63 1/3.
show what I've currently got on. What game I've currently got on, so let's go and make that visible. 63 1/3. 1/3. 1 cache, no. 1 divided by cache, I should say. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll leave it in that position. I'm sure this will... Oh dear. Wait, hold on, there's a story going on. Vacation in Claymore will tell his wacky adventures. Earthworm James finds himself in a quandary. Or quandary, once again. He has just received word that Booger Man is also on the island taking a vacation. He has to make sure that the Booger Eater doesn't show him up. He feels that would be ruining his superhero image. After all, everybody knows that a true superhero is a worm. So there's that... I never knew about this, but does that confirm that Booger Man, the fucking Super Nintendo game, is in the same universe as Earthworm Jim? Maybe. As well as like everything else from this game, but anyway. Guess we're gonna... God, I haven't done this in like, I don't even know how long. I want to say at least a month, because of the way I finally decided to focus on Yakuza 0 again, but... Okay, let me see. Just confirm, I probably should have tested this before, but confirm that the controls are even fine. But the fact that I'm able to control this, I would imagine that they are. What kind of options do we have? Let's just go ahead and start the clock. We got the music volume, the normal spillets, whatever that is. Where are the controls? Might as well have a quick look at that. Move this over here, actually. Rule punch, oh boy. So you're supposed to punch with, or use the C stick for controls. Wobbly punch and wobbly kick are B and A. That's pretty interesting. Especially interesting is gonna be the fact that we're gonna be using these, I guess. Even though the I'm gonna be using to control the C buttons isn't actual buttons, it's a stick. We don't have enough. Just to be thorough, let's see what's under display. To look at it, I guess. A meter on super meter, health meter, and character picture. Surprising level of display, like actual in-game display customizability there, I would say. But let's see what we can actually do in this here thing. Can we select Bad Mr. Frosty Blob? I guess they're not gonna show up until we actually select one of these. Bonker, Kampow, Hippie, Hoppy? I guess it's a rabbit. Ongen. Really sure about the relation of the name to the character there. There's also Taffy, Earthworm Jim, I guess we're gonna be letting Earthworm Jim. Okay, we ran out of time, which I did not realize we had. But what else is new? At the Camp Clayfighter. Right, I guess we're gonna be Earthworm Jim.
Let's get ready to crumble. Let's get this over with. Fight! Come on, take no time.
I wonder if I can win just by spamming this punch. At least I'm
Get out!
okay. So you can do like different, oh dear, levels of height. Oh god, I don't really know anything about fighting games, so I feel like even I can tell that the way the frames work in this is not ideal. I don't know if like holding all shit in the direction is even going to help me here. Yeah.
Cheesy combo!
Cheesy combo. But it's a rabbit. Wouldn't it be a carroty combo? I don't know. I guess cheesy is supposed to be one of these universal. No, I guess every time button input is not the same.
Quit it! Take this! Bring it on!
Never mind. There might be a slight difference in the output of these controls if I do like crouched when I do them versus if I'm not. Okay, well I won one round at least. I get the feeling, you know, it's no surprise how fighting games usually goes, or usually go, plural.
Oh, I love it! Quit it! Give it time! Ye blow! You suck! Ye blow!
It's no surprise how fighting games usually go when I try them out.
Get out!
Oh, okay, I guess I can interrupt that. Of course, I have no idea how to even do a combo for the supers. I guess I could try to do like QCF and shit, but which is not a good idea. No, this is really interesting. I think there's anything I can do to like free myself from that, is there? Kind of
Hydraulic kick! Yeah! Alright! Sorry, you lose!
There's a bit of a massive overkill there. Try that again. Let's see what happens. No, I don't think I do want to continue. Earthworm Jim. Maybe, I wonder if there's like a cheap owner character that I can use solely for the purposes of trying to cheese my way through this. If that is the case, that would probably be ideal. I don't know. I'm gonna put that there.
Game over.
This up right now. I probably don't want this up somewhere. Where's this and where's this? Where's this? Okay. Oh boy. Oh, what are we gonna see this time? Perhaps we get a different story crawl. Hongan, a native of Claymoda, got word of Kiln's plans. I guess there's more of a story going on here than we realize. Since Hongan has his own evil plans of world domination, he has to stop Kiln immediately. But give that a shot and play heads anyway. And I guess that's it. We got a clay character with a rubber chicken. Perhaps as a very sly callback to something like... I don't know, Monkey Island. It's not too Earthworm Jim this time. I guess I actually see the timer now. It's tiny, actually. I guess I'll do this in keyboard clay, or like a keyboard crane. In a moment. Versus the dude, that cookie cutter. Very good. I think that is. Let me. I wonder why that's not showing up here in the.
Let's get ready to crumble.
Chat overlay though. That just invent your own combos on the fly with this game. Because I lost my name. I feel like my means of controlling this game are not necessarily that great. Given that apparently you're supposed to use the C buttons. Yeah, I distinctly remember hearing that voice clip. Something like a worm when I was a kid. And I like witnessed this game. Oh boy. I have no idea how to like use the supers. I guess my current cheese strat is just like doing the whatever the big kick or whatever it's supposed to that you do by pulling away from the opponent and hoping that hits. It's reasonably effective, or at least has potential. Like I'm not even bothering to use the A and B inputs at this point. Can't hear you very well over the sound. I want to see if I can address that a little bit. Maybe I can just like look how that is, and yeah, reduce a bit for this. Hopefully that's at least a little bit better. Let me see if I can like reorient my mic. I like have to actually move it away from the or the computer actually, just so it doesn't like pick up all the big wind tunnel noises when I'm actually playing an intensive game, but that's not really the case right now, at least. Cheesy combo. I wonder if there's a level above cheesy combo in this. I guess that went a little bit better in the in this timeline. And to get a triple brown Betty combo. Oh, it's my, I guess, nemesis, the rabbit again. See if I can connect to this thing again. I don't know what's happened with the actual chat display that he, like, died after the beginning. Ooh. I wonder if this rabbit character is supposed to be like his own thing, or like a parody of Jazz Jack Rabbit or something. Or just like a parody of radical cyborg cartoon characters. Is that like a big thing? I don't know. I was thinking I can think of at least one or two characters with a design that would have been like this. Or maybe just like a not necessarily specific thing, but I get bounced on that. He seems to be very fond of using that particular super, no matter which point you're fighting him. Apparently just trading blows in the air is not working that great, or I'm just not being decisive enough. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Oh, that didn't work so great that time. If only I could like dash under that or whatever. I guess you can dash away from that and maybe avoid it altogether if you get like out of range of it. That might be like the optimal way. Block it, you do get scratch damage from that. And the special moves in this game are done like Street Fighter Fireball motion. Oh, I think I almost did something there, but I kinda got interrupted. Alright, that's like at least a move at some range, but it's kinda slow. Because it blows his head. And that's the same thing that I did there, I suppose. I don't know, I feel like in this span of time at least the cheese strat that I've been trying to fall back onto this entire time may be the way to go. get a little bit of extra power after this again. Looks like there might be some degree of like 3D plane travel like in Tekken, but I don't think it's very much in your control. Sure, I wonder how this match will end. Like doing the most new tactics imaginable. I don't know. But I guess I did it by sheer luck, I would say.
Let's get ready to crumble! Earthworm Jim!
I guess the Earthworm Jim intro is like the intro of the cartoon series they did. I should try a little bit more, but I don't know. I guess I have no super right now, so I'll just attempt to do the thing in the beginning where I just continue my usual cheese strat I've been trying to rely on. Cheese strat does seem to kind of a mentality does seem to like it works a lot better with this character than Earthworm Jim, so who I was playing before. Yeah, this might be the way to go, I don't know. I don't know. Trying like QCF and different buttons there. Doesn't seem like it worked out that great. And I'm just like kind of mashing stuff to see if I can get out of that. Did get like destroyed by the rabbit on the previous run though with a combo that just seemed ludicrously long. There's also apparently a grapple if I go by what I saw the options, but I really have no idea how to do it. With R or L or something? No. Like those do anything other than movement stuff.
You win!
And now Happy Harris hat. Which is also, I guess, the menu slash overview theme.
Let's get ready to crumble!
If we go by what we've seen so far.
You messed with the wrong guy now, huh? Fight!
Oh man. I wonder if this guy's, well, I guess he's maybe a bit more of a sonar type character based on how he's just doing this full screen sweeps. Maybe I need to be a bit more baity to play it safe here. Got like a mask slash shield that he brings out sometimes, not very bad. Feels like his guard or what. I guess. And I was doing those big full screen sweeps again. Well, that's telling me that I shouldn't, oh, okay. Approach him with, the gear. Ooh, okay. Big raindrops all of a sudden. I guess that was a triple brown betty. I guess it's the level above, cheesy scene. Yeah. Okay. Now we can do the surfing on the... Oh god. Okay, well, that could have gone worse I suppose, but... We can surf the freaking mask thing on the ground as well as in the air. So he's got like at least 2 moves in one of those 2 positions where he can do like a full sweep. Or at least a big horizontal sweep. I don't know if you can really see full screen if you're like technically sort of kind of moving in a 3D plane. Curved with a little bit of depth. Ooh. Oh, okay, well. I don't know how much those supers would help me if you can avoid them kind of easy if you know where, like, where you need to be standing, if you know how they're gonna come out. And it didn't occur to me until now that when he says Plok Q, that's probably supposed to be spelled with a U. Get more of a cheek here nod. That wasn't a great placement in that super, but I wonder. Have claytalities in this game, yeah. Well, by the fact that I am getting this far in, I would say that this is definitely going better than it usually goes when I demo fighting games on here.
Let's get ready to crumble! You and me, buddy. Fight!
Lobby's strong. I don't know if, I guess the main vibe that I get from the lobby is that it looks kind of generic, but as far as the character design in this game go, but maybe that's just, to convey versatility. Like maybe the blob from the boy on this block. Cool. Can you do like an uppercut kind of attack? Going into the air, and I guess going through the air as that kind of doing like a Kirby weight thing. Okay, that time he just didn't want to move away. Oh shit. I've seen like 4 levels of combo, I think, so far. Like lousy combo, which is not as short as the itty bitty combo, and then after that, okay. I'm a little bit confused about how it moved in like the last several seconds, but after that it's cheesy combo and Eddie Brown triple combo or whatever that was. Oh god, okay. I guess we just got... I'm not sure how navigation goes in. It's supposed to make sense in that stage, but I'll just take that on faith. I don't know, I think the range on this character's big swings, as well as just kind of spamming those long kicks and just jumping around all the time, seems to be the key to cheesing this. Oh, but now it's a mirror match. I wonder if it works both ways. I mean, there were like 9 characters that you can select at the beginning, right? I wonder if you have to like go through all of those to beat the arcade mode or whatever this is. I guess. I have... There's a distinct possibility that it may not go as optimally as it has so far. Perhaps this is where the matches met. I'm not even sure how to do that, like, upward spin that he does, you know, in the same character. I'll try mashing a few things and see if that gives me anything I haven't gotten a grip on before. Okay, now it's like a really protected combo like the rabbit did the first time I did this. Wait, I'm not even sure what that, like, flashing blue like he was doing super at the end even did. I got pretty wrecked by that combo, but well, I'm just like oh, okay, I think I just okay, I guess I was trying to be like a grab attempt, and it can go invisible as well. I wonder if there's like anywhere within the game. I get the feeling that the answer's gonna be no, but I wonder if there's anything anywhere within the game that you can see like what your just non-default moves are. I don't think I've seen like a lot of that in the what would this be, like 5th generation fighting games that are kind of like in this Street Fighter style. You just kind of have to look those up yourself and figure them out. It seems kind of close, but I get the feeling that this is going to be the final match. And in no small part just because of how the... oh shit. The fact that we're about to run out of time here. 99. Perhaps there are some additional cultural references with this character that are going over my head, but... that is in fact the time up. So we're gonna see if I can make it to the end of this fight, or I can just... I think this long squirm like a worm move is what carried me this far, so I get the feeling it's not good. The feeling is not gonna save me at this point, but we can give it a try. Whoever falls first, that's gonna be mark the end of this, and I think it just did. Oh.
Sorry, you lose.
Alright, I thought Frightmare was gonna be the start of that like really big combo that he did before, but it's an interesting loose animation, I suppose. But yeah, that was Clayfighter 3 I never really knew much about this game or original Clayfighter, which I believe was Super Nintendo first. Stuff animation, yeah.
Game over.
But like I said, at least I have a faint memory of witnessing this game being played as a kid. I guess we'll see what's next here. I'm gonna look for the thing that will stop controlling this thing while I remind that we're gonna go to the... Which is like an actual fight demo, or is it gonna be another card? No, it's like an actual fight demo. I did not see that before.
Fly the voodoo skies.
Even though we don't see their
Fly the voodoo skies.
health or anything, and they're
Fly
not
the voodoo skies.
actually hitting each other. Okay, there you go. Doesn't seem to be much of a point though if I can't even see their health. But yeah, that was that. Let me resume the background playlist here while I go ahead and see what's next on the Wii U. Is this the first game you played today? Yes, it was. Figure out what's gonna come up next year. There's a lot of stuff that I can demo, and their save list just keeps growing, even though I've chipped away at it, just because people just keep submitting new things that can technically fit in here. Oh boy, this is gonna be different. I didn't even remember if I put this game on this particular list, but I guess I did. Joe. Which was one of those kind of weird games that was supposed to be part of that very exclusive lineup for that Capcom was gonna do for the GameCube, and then that pretty much completely fell through. But I believe I should have that here, yeah. I mean, that completely fell through. I mean, I think 4 of the 5 planned games actually got made. But only one of those remained actually exclusive to the GameCube. I have to real quick, because I do have the actual GameCube controller that I can play this. Let's see. Tangle thing. Right for this thing actually, yes. And deal with the fact that the whatchamacallit. The GameCube, I don't know, it's weird. I have the Mayflash adapter that like also is supposed to work for the Switch and the Wii U. Plug like an old school GameCube controller into here and it works. But for some reason it's up to USB connectors. Apparently if you don't connect the second one, the rumble doesn't work, go figure. But let's see. There have been any many games you do decided to play through after trying it for 20 minutes. I want to say that there's been at least a few that have left me with the impression of yes, I would probably want to come back to this and like, play it all the way through without the time constraints that I give it here. The one that comes to mind is like Parappa, which I did demo on here briefly, but I was already kind of familiar with that game. And I believe that the games in that kind of franchise are usually pretty short anyway. Yes, not short enough to beat them in just 20 minutes, but still pretty short. I mean, there have been a few games that are, in fact, short enough to beat them in that span of time, or at least something close. I've gone through some of those. Let's see. I think just open this folder, hold on. I open up Dolphin here, but unsurprisingly it decides that it has an update and it's opening up a documents folder that I'm not sure why it did that, but anyway, let's see if can play some Viewtiful Joe. Well, it's become quite loud, but I do wonder. I'm gonna press the try to capture the thing, try to capture the buffer window button, but I don't know if it's going to. Oh boy, that's a promising sound. It's gonna do that anytime soon. I'll give it a second while I write this name on the text thingy.
Across the land, dyeing the sky with blood and pounding the earth.
Oh wait a minute, this probably has something to do with it.
In justice and honor, valor and goodness call out his name. The ultimate superhero, the only one who can save the world from extinction. If he can't do it, no one can.
Oh, me?
Okay. Well, let me see if I can do this manually, because apparently the hotkey button isn't working, even though the sounds are very much coming through. I expect that's actually quite loud. Turn down a bit on my end. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't seem like it wants to show up right now. Just have to capture links, see if I can get through
Viewtiful Joe.
this instead. It's probably will work. It's technically a bit less optimal. There we go. Stuff to do will just be lurking and have fun. Yeah, no worries. Let's start stuffing in. See if I can open. Holding the rock controller, at least one hand. Oh yeah, and I have to make sure that this thing is actually gonna pick that up as well. I have to make sure that that's actually the, yeah. It's actually being picked up correctly. If I can, okay, there we go. I guess you have to skip with that with start button. Other buttons don't work. And this is usually my want. Let me see what options we have. We actually get started here. Config and vGallery. And also I see that you HHVGM did drop a follow, but I don't know why. I didn't notice the alert. Maybe those are broken right now. Or maybe I just am deaf and able to see that, but I don't know. Well, anyway, let's see. Config type A. I'm gonna have faith in the fact that type A, or in the notion that type A will be good enough from below enough. Oh god. Oh, we didn't change anything, but e-gallery. Piano 3, which one did you know it was? One of the games that I was talking about earlier. Can we like watch a trailer for Piano 3, part number 3? Something like that, is that what that is? Okay. So we're gonna do that real quick while I do this other thing that I probably should have done before here. Which I'm pretty sure this is the freaking the only Capcom 5 game that actually stayed on the GameCube, I'm pretty sure. The ones, if I'm not mistaken, were like RE4, Killer 7, and Viewtiful Joe. Or did I say RE? Okay, no, I did say RE4 and Killer 7. I just like completely mixed that up in my head afterwards and thought I said RE7. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did play this game briefly. I definitely read about it in like magazines back in the day. What I remember is just like very arcadey, but also very you screw up and you die a lot kind of vibe. It looks exactly like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 moves. Is Marvel vs. Capcom 3 moves? I guess you mean from the demo movie. I'm trying to figure out how if I had the controller working alright, and it looks like I do. Based on the fact that I made it this far. At least. From what I remember, though, all of these scenes that they showed in this trailer are corresponding to like parts that are the very beginning of the game. So I wonder if it goes like very far beyond that in the actual game. Some beautiful world performed by Viewtiful Joe. I think we've hit our bonus trailer quota for today, so let's try this out for we should play for the kids mode or the adults mode. Wonder what this could mean. And the only time I remember seeing a kids option when starting a game is in like one of the handheld Metal Slug games. That's one of the difficulties, but done that, let's start the clock. What will we see? It's kind of flicker, which is almost deliberate, but I can't notice it.
Captain Blue fights with every ounce of his being. He fights against the dark forces of evil, for what is right. This is all that Blue has ever wanted, to do the right thing.
Come on, Blue! You have to save the world! We can't do it without you!
Joe, is this your idea of a date movie? I had a more romantic time eating popcorn in the lobby. Joe, honey, oh, why don't you show me some off-screen action?
Whoa, Sylvia! Cut it out!
Only one shall do it with this very loud sax that just came on.
I've been looking forward to this forever.
Well, I've been looking forward to this for a long time, too. We haven't been out on a date in forever.
Hey, stop that! This is the best part.
The dark side prevails. Now you have seen just how flimsy your sense of justice is, Captain Blue. Now I rule this one. The world is mine.
Go away!
Come on!
And thus, Captain Blue was brought to his end. Goodbye, beautiful world. Nothing will ever be the same again.
Oh, man. I missed the most important part.
What little villain speech.
I've seen before.
You know why? Because this flick hit the screens way back when we were still little babies.
But that guy in the blue mask, I know I've seen him somewhere.
The girl is mine and shall serve as the object of my revenge.
Wow, that was unreal. What the heck?
Ah! Hey! What's going on? Let go of me! Joe, do something!
What's happening? It's Six Machine.
Well, I'm sure this can only play out like the Angela Anaconda intro for the Digimon movie. See if I had any actual clear memory of what that played out like.
Hey, wait a minute. Am I inside the movie?
Correct, my young friend. I am Captain Blue. I am no longer able to fight because I have been defeated. You must take my place as the new action hero.
That voice, it really is Captain Blue. Whoa! Hey, can I get your autograph?
No, I am already gone. I beg of you to take up the torch of justice, young movie lover. Now go. The world is in danger. Your lady friend is waiting for you.
I can think of no one better to take it up.
Cool. A real V-Watch. I always wanted to try one on. Joe!
You have to wonder, I've been wondering, is that we're seeing what is up with those black lines on the back of his arm? Supposed to be like veins or hair or just like ridges or tattoos? I have no idea. He was on the skull icon that indicated the incoming attacker. There was not much against Joe's smooth moves. Let's hit that to evade the lethal attack, which I guess you have to do now. Keep up the narrative. He goes for the legs, but when Joe leaps out of the way, the bad guys are left just swinging at the air. I guess you can do that very briefly. So Joe devotes himself with all his soul to his training regimen. Oh. Alright. I mean, can we like retaliate? You have to react pretty quickly though. Well, apparently you do like up and down to dodge, but then you have to press A to actually jump over. That's kind of weird. I think I get the idea. I don't know. I guess I just have to dodge them right now. Oh, okay, never mind. You press Y to do this little punch. X, you can kick. Alright. Ooh. Maybe you can like mix it up with a combo of sorts, because it's supposed to be like an actual beat 'em up kind of motion. Kind of deal. Yes, we are finished. I have to wonder what's up with these little chests up here. They're like, can I punch them open? Apparently I can. Oh shit. You can't see that. Doesn't look like a double jump or like. I guess we can go a little bit higher if we hold the jump button. That seems to be what's going on here. I feel like it's gonna be easier to dodge enemy attacks if you just like interrupt them rather than actually dodging. Look, there was something, yeah, something else down here that I didn't grab. But so I'll go for it. I wonder how that thing actually made it through the platforms. I mean, it doesn't look like you can jump on top of those, maybe the smaller ones, like on top of those from underneath. No, you can, never mind. I did misread that. Right. Wonder what this guy's deal is. I guess you can like you can do the actual dodge for what do you call it, for you want to stagger the enemy, like have them dazed. Makes sense.
My young Joe, it looks like you haven't awakened to your true powers as a hero. I'll show you how to be a real hero. Come and get me!
Just go for it!
Alright, let's go for it. Do we have to do that? Well, I guess we can't really advance beyond it at this point. Oh shit. Oh, I think it doesn't seem like it's being very effective to, oh my gosh. Doesn't look like dodging is very effective here, so I'm not too sure. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess we have to do something first. Not too sure what. Like, I'm pretty sure even if you dodge, that's still, Ooh, okay. Sometimes it takes off a shield. It doesn't look like it happens all the time, though. I didn't realize, like, I was trying to figure out which part of this whole UI was my health. I guess you just have to dodge. Like, get away from him when he does, you don't get the arrows telling you to dodge. Right, fair enough.
Finished!
Ah, your hero-ness has awakened. Now the V-Watch is responding to your hero instincts deep down inside. When the V-Watch starts to glow, say the word Henshin!
Henshin and go-go, baby!
I do remember that being pushed as like his catchphrase in all the ads for this game back in the day. I guess that V on his head is supposed to be like a Plok hands thing, if it comes out of that wrist thing, I don't know. Power VFX knows no limit. Yours attack rips against the enemy who has lost balance with futile events. Oh, what? Wait, what? I mean, we can... Wait, what? Okay, hold on, I need to click on the thing real quick. There we go. Anyway, what are we doing here? Because I can do this. Holding down L does this, but then... Oh, okay. I guess if the enemy is like in a state that you wouldn't normally be able to hurt the enemy, then... Or if it stays... Okay. I think I can get it. But you can only... do that if there's juice left in the bar and that just refills over time. That seems like it's pretty OP if it refills that quickly though. Just gotta remember how to use it, or to use it. Or even how to use it. I don't know what happens if it runs out though. Or if that's like gonna have a negative effect. Can I get on top of this platform and stay? No, I guess not. Maybe if I jump up here. Oof. I guess mix it up like in Double Dragon or whatever. Oh, there's like more on top of there. How do I get on top of there then? Can't jump higher with the freaking VFX, can I? No, I don't think so. Should look like a... Okay, wait, never mind. I guess now that I've done the head chain thing, I can actually double jump. Oh dear. I would, but before I go for it, I want to grab these things. In case something stupid happens and I'm not able to, like, actually grab them afterwards. When I get, like a VFX fire extension? Is that what I got as a result of grabbing 50 of those blue reels? Pretty nice. Oh, how unfortunate that I wasn't able to be in range of him before I started that special. Doesn't look like you can move horizontally very effectively when you've got the slow-mo going on. Unless I'm just imagining it. We're doing that again. Oh, what a shame. Damn it. I mean, are we supposed to get a 3 in a row there? Oh, wait a minute. I just realized it says slow, not because you were slow, but literally because you're supposed to do this. I guess I was slow, just in a different sense. Hold on, let me... Time to recharge and then I can... So that I'm trying to get 3 Vs. I get key. Here's what I was looking for. I want to see what happens if you get like, you can imagine if you get 3 burgers, you get a burger. You need to maybe heal, which I guess maybe I could use. Oh, I fucked it up. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, oops. You know what? Never mind. We're gonna leave it alone. Definitely could have used a burger there, but can these guys not get hurt by the? Oh, wait a minute. Can you destroy the? Oh, whoops. I wonder if there's like a button you can press to like just quickly dash in that direction without jumping. That would be pretty useful. Yeah. I'm almost dead. Just play it safe to try and destroy these things. So there we go. Because if you destroy these axes, you can... Well, if you can actually manage to pull it off, which I'm not doing great at. Get health. I guess I'll go for that. See who needs to manipulate the machine when you can just do that instead. Oh hey, didn't realize this part with the chandeliers was up here. Yeah, doesn't look like double tapping makes you go faster. I wonder if there's like gonna be a way to do that at any point during the game though. Oh, I'm going for it. Guess I'm bringing down the chandelier while I'm at it. Beautiful. Because if you do a really big combo, you get more of those. Not sure what those are for though, other than maybe just raising your score. There's a point to doing that. Oh, there's stuff up there. How do I get that? No need to like if I had a way to move faster horizontally, I would imagine that it's well, it's a matter of doing that and then just going in that direction. Maybe it's just like then I can get it. Cause yeah, it doesn't look like slowing down time is gonna help me get up there. Maybe I'll just keep going and see if there's like another way we can get them. Like if I jump over here, can I get on top of this one? I can get on top of this one and get these, but then how do I go for the other side? Really, I have to know this. Like I can't slow my descent by punching in the air, surely. Or kicking, or whatever. I can't slow my descent, but I can increase my horizontal range of movement by doing that, which would be the important thing. I don't know, it doesn't look like anything that I can do is gonna help me with that right now. I have to cut my losses there. You are crappy. Well, look, I'm exploring. I'm clearly entitled to some blunders. Oh shit. Didn't realize those things could drop freaking bombs on you. I'm just kind of wondering if any of these objects on this table are destructible. Oh, and there's spikes on the edge of the table. Why wouldn't there be? Oh dang, completely out of that. Oh shit. Let's eliminate that as a factor. We're gonna get past this. We just jump. I guess we kinda just jump. Oh god. So we have to lose some health just to be able to get some of those wheels down there. I guess what I can try to do is... If, oh shit, look. Okay, I didn't realize that thing would go down. We need to get on this thing, actually. Proceed, or... for that purpose. Sure what to do here. Surely we have to do something, Oh. Perhaps drop that thing on top of the chain thing if it didn't come that close. Oh wait. Oh, we have to do that. Let's see what's over there. We only got like 2 minutes left, but... liking the flow of this so far. I guess that's one thing. I don't know if I would necessarily say that I my kind of game has made it to like a very high spot on my I want to play this next list as a result of me trying it here, but it certainly has helped me determine which games seem like I would have a good time playing them all the way through. I'd say this one has potential. I don't know. There is one example of me like trying a game out on my own in the past, and it was not too different from this one stylistically. Wonderful 101. But the impression that I got from that... oh shit. The impression that I got from that was that it was a little too similar to Bayonetta in the sense that Bayonetta was kind of a painful game for me to play through in a lot of respects because of how difficult it was just on the regular stages. I think the irony was that the part of Bayonetta that I found the easiest was the bosses, but it feels like it could have gone that way, but it hasn't, at least quite yet. It's pretty, it's got a pretty good flow. Oh, hold on, I need to let my movie power recharge. Eliminate this hazard. I think one of these guys is carrying a key. A lot of time, but... Okay, I thought I just heard my phone vibrate for some reason. Right as the time ran out. Or bad, that's even worse than C crappy. I don't know, I would imagine that B rates above C. But apparently B is bad and C is crappy, so... Maybe if you get like the, I don't know, triple S rank, he'll still try to shit talk you. For all I know. Did miss like 4 or 5 of these things back in that one room where I can figure out how to reach them, but I wonder if you can still get to 50 of them. It may be a boss encounter, so maybe we'll check this out and make this the... Oh dear. Make this the cutoff. We do have a health bar for the enemy, so... I think you can like just guard though. First I don't know to notice. It's a bit counterproductive. Capcom 5 game, I see. Okay, so I was just talking about that when this game came up. It's actually a trailer for another game that line up within this game, so you find out. And watch a trailer for Piano 3. But the other two that actually came out in that lineup are not mentioned. Within this game, at least. Well, maybe you are just supposed to, I think I just lost all my health just because I don't really know how to avoid damage when that thing just...
Action.
Well, maybe not. It just flies down the middle.
Take 5.
Take 5. I think we'll take a bit more than that. We did just run out of time, so I think I'll take that as my cue. Is attorney X the death of Phoenix Wright? But yeah, I believe that will be... Bang. Viewtiful Joe. It's time in the spotlight for today. Pretty interesting, even if I am definitely confused as to what I was meant to do at the end there. Let's see here. Let's see what we got next on the docket in just a moment. Just after I... do a couple of background clicks. This is my vice while I'm in the middle of doing this. Oh yeah, let's see what we got. I guess we'll have to add this to the window capture that I had to change the window capture to capture that last game because it just did not want to go onto over capture. Just a matter of doing this. What did I miss before, Joe? It was Clayfighter 3 1/3. And let's see what's next. And kind of weird that this seems to be one of those games where at least the games that I've tried so far are fighting game adjacent, at least. Like one of them is a fighting game and the other one is like clearly very beat 'em up inspired. And I wonder if I'll be able to do anything like that in a kind of a degree connection with this next one, which I suppose will be Plok. Game which I've... As far as the game itself, at least, I've heard a lot about how it's just kind of an odd thing, an odd product. Just have a look to make sure I can just access that quickly, which I should be able to, yeah. It's like that's a yes. I've heard not great things about how this game actually plays out, even though everyone seems to like the music. see if it will actually pick up in game capture this time. For this game it did for Clayfighter, so it should in theory, right? Oh, right, I forgot that I switched off the hotkey. I can just tell it to capture this window and it'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Don't think I've ever actually seen this game in detail. Yeah, though. This might be a problem, I hope it isn't, but 2, 4, GameCube controller, which this one back on, which yeah, luckily it doesn't seem to have broken the stupid fake X input thing that it seems to have. Develop Plok by pressing button Y to fire limbs. See if it recognizes my inputs right now. Plok's house one fine morning. Not a fab day. I don't know if it brought me to this scene because I pressed start. Nice and quiet, no worries. Hey, something's wrong. What could that be? Where's my big square flag? Is that what that giant nail in the top is supposed to be for? Unswiped it. I mean, how are the crime rates in Plok's Island? Perhaps should have gotten a slightly more effective countermeasure for that. Seem to be plenty of flags, but I guess none of these are square. They're more of an right angle, but all sides are different measured triangle. I'm pretty sure I know the word for that, but I don't think I've ever said that in. Catch and limbs are gonna fly. Still not sure if I've initiated the game. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be following my commands right now, so maybe I haven't. Unless it's just supposed to go. No, never mind. The game has started. It just moves by himself on the map, I guess. So let's see how this actually is. And it does seem to be kind of weird, because apparently you start on a beach. Let me turn the volume back up, because I did. At least for myself. Oh, not what I expected there. I start on a beach at the very start of this level, and yet that is not the track from this game that I know as beach. I guess you can't neutralize these logs, you just have to jump over them. Like, I don't know, I've been playing this for like 1 minute, but the impression that I get so far is that maybe it's a little bit like something like Dynamite Haiti. Yeah, this is my flag. It's a 90s kids show gag. What it is. I must have been mistaken. There it is. You gotta do this every time for every single one of these stages, of which it seems there are a lot. Oh, whoops. See, you are far too close to the edge of the screen. Guess we just have to keep going in that direction. What if I go back this way? Oh, I can become a boss off for like an extremely brief moment. Oh. I guess we just found one of the power-ups, I guess the boxing glove. Perhaps I can neutralize something with boxing glove that I couldn't, yeah, like these skullfish from Mario World. I want to say there's at least one other platformer that I may have checked out in recent memory. It has jumping skullfish like that, but I can't for the life of me remember what it was. Well, it probably was from this era. At least flying punches really do not have a lot of range, do they? I guess you can also... You can also collect these clams or whatever they are by throwing your limbs at them. I guess if you just mash the button hard enough, he eventually does throw all his limbs. Oh, and I did forget to change this again. Hold on. Can't believe I got this on the first 2 tries, and yet this time it's completely slipped my mind. I'll get that flag this time though. Cotton Island columns. Oh my god. And apparently you do lose health very quickly. It's not like a one strike, one of those bars kind of thing, which I kind of assumed it to be before. I just, on this occasion I just lost all my health, nearly all my health at the beginning of the stage, but perhaps I can... Okay, this one wasn't a fucking sign mimic. Seemed to be the main hazard on this stage. I go. Okay, I would imagine that maybe those... Oops, I guess I did that too early. I wonder if I can duck and dodge that, probably not. Too much to ask. I know this guy's also one of these. Nope, I cannot dodge it by ducking. I'm back where I started, so a little bit farther, really. Oh, it's telling me to go down here. Why, yes it is. I did notice that little arrow, thanks very much. Oh, did not realize though that that foam on the surface of the water did not imply that I could jump on it. That part was kind of unclear. And I want to say, at this point it pains me to say it a little bit, but I feel like my end impression of this game, when the timer runs out, oh, bonus block, it's gonna be, so those are the lives. It'll be more or less the same impression that I walked away from Bossy with. A little bit better than that, but even so. If I don't go that way this time, I find another mimic. Maybe the end of the stage. You have to like walk into the flagpole at ground level to actually trigger that. Has a mind of its own. How many different flag designs can you possibly find in this game before you find the actual flag he's, oh shit, he's looking for? That was rude, just throwing that at me right away. You can't jump higher than you can normally, can you? Maybe feel like... You know, I don't think you can. Oh, you can get damage boosted all the way up there, that's what you can do. But I think that's not the intended course of action there, though. Oh. Thank you for pointing that out. No idea. Well, X doesn't seem to do anything. Oh shit, I did not realize that. Oh god. Oh, I may be dead. Hold on. Didn't realize that ducking here would make me slide. Oh, gosh. Can't believe I made it past that and then got demolished by the ground troops there. I say ground troops as if I assumed they were part of some demonic army, but no. I don't have any direct reason to think that right now, but yeah, it seems like a lot of stuff just comes at you very quickly when you're not expecting it. Like little to no warning like that. Does seem to be the case, and then they do that, like, the way those logs are, like, come at you 2 at a time, or even 3 at a time, I guess in this case. And they're like in the final level from, it's a floppy disk flag. It's like the final level of the freaking NES Jekyll and Hyde game, where in the final stage you're jumping over barrels that are also like that. They're like one of them comes at you fast and the other one comes slower, so if you try to jump over both of them at once, it's not gonna end well. It smells fishy. Oh shit, I didn't realize that would hurt me. Like this whole thing, no, I guess not this whole thing, just the parts that are like frayed actually disintegrate under your... Well, that time I was expecting to be able to do that. The boss one. Anyway, when you step on them, might as well finish that thought. Oh god. When they finish disintegrating, it just happens very quickly, as I just learned. I don't know if I'm gonna get an extra Plok before I lose my last one here, so... I can make it to the end of the stage at least. Recognize those. Well, that's not the color that I would expect them to be with a reference like that. Space between you and the screen is small. Yeah. The edge of the screen. What are you making a fool out of Plok then they're gonna pay? Perhaps it is you who have been fooled without knowing. Oh shit, the fooler. Oh shit, okay. I couldn't really have known that was gonna be there. That seems pretty cheap. Oh. I guess I've been billed again. Game over. What happens when you do get a game over? Because we did get a few stages in. So just like... just... hit you all the way back. Skill level normal or child's play? I guess we're gonna leave it on normal, I don't know. It means that I'm not allowed to get a game over ever. Or I just get kicked all the way back to the beginning. It's probably the final, just the last thing that needed to fall into place. That realization that apparently you have no continues. I think that's the final part, the final factor that needed to fall into place to complete that sentiment that I kind of predicted earlier, that I was gonna walk away from this game with the more or less the same impression that I got from Bobsy. It's a bit ridiculous. Sure, the music is nice and all, but I don't know if I ever see myself finishing this with that in mind without extensive cheating. And just well, a combination of that and just how cheap a lot of the traps that you get in these stages seem to be. This is Retro Arch, yeah, that is indeed this. Okay, how do you get that and not face towards the end of the screen here where you're not going to be able to use it for anything? Maybe you can jump over it with A. I somehow end up dying here, maybe I can try it, but probably not. Oh yeah, but we can get this. Just gotta play and memorize. Boy, I think I had enough of that with the Castlevania arcade game, which was Haunted Castle, and like I never even finished that one. I feel like I just got fed up after like level 3. It really sucks that that's one of those rare arcade games where you can't just keep on giving it money and bribe your way to victory by getting more lives. It's the weirdest thing. If you put more money into that game, it literally just extends your health bar. It doesn't give you more lives. I've stayed like a real gamer. Well, yeah, but then I won't be able to count those retro achievements as the hardcore setting. Clearly that cannot fly. These flags are failing to fly properly. I don't actually care that much, but... oh shit. I don't know. I feel like... I suppose I am somewhat curious as to the actual in-game context for some of the tracks that I've heard from this game. But I don't know if I'm curious enough to where I actually want to see the whole game. Kind of wondering if this like jump spin dash that he does can hurt enemies. Maybe not. Personal save state rule for when I played Plok was to only do it at the start of the level. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That's pretty much... I feel like that's at least comparable to how I ended up playing some of the Castlevania games when I was wanting to go through all of those on stream. Because I suck at the classic ones, really. I feel like what I ended up doing, though, wasn't really much to do with save states in the long run, but it was like I would use Game Genie cheats and what have you to give myself infinite lives whenever I could, at least. And also infinite health whenever I could. And like the only game I think that... oh fuck. The only game I think that I actually managed to beat a couple of games. in the classic style that I managed to beat without doing that, were Super Castlevania 4 and Bloodlines, because I knew those well enough. And they are definitely among the Plok continue. What is a Plok continue? Is it like an actual continue? Maybe that's why that specific stage has a floppy disk flag. Managed to get there without screwing up as much as I did. I'm definitely doing better now that I've a better feel for the game, but even so, I expect that to take me that far. I guess if I get a game over, if I like manage to remain in the game for long enough to just keep dying, get far enough that will happen, I can find out, but... First, give you health back, you can hit them to make it grow to give it more health back, but if you hit them too much, they break, so it will lead to a bonus area though. Go to gamble, it will break or if it's a bonus. Boy. Yuck. Anyway, thank you for that there, Sub. Now I guess the alerts aren't broken like I fear they might be. I just been conveniently missing all of them. Also didn't see this. I guess it didn't fall all the way down here. Fell onto the platform as I was already moving. And now that I know, now that I've already gotten screwed over by that trap there, and I know that there's spikes down there, I can actually act on that. I assume that the only limitation... Oh, what's going on? I assume that the only limitation for the... It's gonna take me all the way back. I guess... Well, most of the way back anyway. And then it just falls. I'm guessing it just falls into the water. But I'm guessing that the only limitation that the power-ups have is like the time duration. They don't operate like Abo or anything like that. I guess I'll hit this thing. Oh, I break. I think well, I definitely don't have full health, but I'd like to imagine, I have no idea really. It's gotta be enough to get me to the end of the level. What's going on? Oh, they're like giving me a chance to punch these things. Oh shit, oh fuck. Oh. Haven't because I took that opportunity. Right, hold on. I want to fall all the way down here and not on the platform so I can actually use the flamethrower. If I can make it to the end of this stage at least. When I got 4 minutes, it's probably enough for like a couple more. I'll put in. You have to like calculate when these things are gonna come, unless there's a way to get back up on the left side, but I guess not. Oh, okay, here we go. It's easier to... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. And now I'm one hit away from death, so... Maybe it won't happen. Oh, and I walked into that thing after it was already in the death animation. That seems pretty cheap, honestly. Like those stone dudes. There are sign mimics. It feels like if they're already in the process of dying, you should be able to get hit by them, but... Oh god, what? Did I get, like, damage framed off the platform by the projectiles from that flower? Or did it happen? Oh, here I am again. Right, I will just continue to spray... Oh, I got a bonus block at least. Spray fire everything in front of me indiscriminately. Maybe I can... Alright, there we go. I can get away with this, bringing this flamethrower a little bit farther. Okay, so I'm not gonna move from this spot. I'm gonna keep spraying. That's what's supposed to happen if you get here quick enough that you still have the flamethrower. Oh, and then... Okay, hopefully it just loops. And it doesn't stop when you're actually at the top. It's nice. Okay, it stops 3 times. And then, oh, it stops very, very briefly. much briefly at the last spot. Lakers. So I'm bet up in my real flag, or I'll don't know what I'll do. Let's see, blind leap. I feel like blind leap is what we did at the start of the previous level already. Okay, I guess the logs are leaping blindly instead. Don't really know. Like, I guess you expect that after the first time, but even so, it feels. Are they rolling up the hill, by the way? Like, I didn't. Yeah, they are rolling up the hill. We didn't remark on that until now. Like that Father Ted guy, like it's one of those places where nothing works like it's supposed to, and you pour water on a hill, it'll flow up the hill. Oh, gosh. If I can... Okay, I just got a shell-related achievement, maybe. Strike off like the total amount of shells that I've collected. Can I make it past the fish, which was the big problem before? I mean, I see the arrow, but I don't think... I guess maybe that's supposed to be the blind leap. You go up there, you'll somehow find something good, but I don't know if I even trust this game at this point. Oh boy. And they also put you under one of those flowers that shoot at you right at the beginning, which just seems like telling you to, hey, move along, you don't have time to think about what you're doing. I gotta say, it seems pretty apropos from what I remember of Rayman 1. That game is balls hard. And it feels like that if you're trying to like get any kind of large completion percentage on anything at the beginning, like you're gonna run into that really quickly. Kind of shit. Okay. Oh. This might be the end. I mean, this is the end because the time's about to run out. I believe I'm on my last life also, so I guess I might as well write that out. Oh. Oh, I guess I'm not in my last life anymore, never mind. Definitely it won't make a difference, though. What are you? That's what we're doing. Maybe the blind leap is if you go into like one of the spaces between those platforms where the logs fall. Maybe that's... there's some kind of a secret in one of those, but I don't know how you would know which one to look in. Well, this is my last chance, and I keep forgetting how many of those there are. Jump here. Once, two. Wait, getting hit by the fish a little easier, and then the other one doesn't seem like it makes a big difference. Whether or not you do that. Okay. Okay, well, this is the farthest I've gotten, I'm pretty sure. We have more locks like this. Okay, now we have these kind of weird palm features. I don't even know what to call them. Oh, and we get another one of these guys, so this might be the end. Or not. Even if it is, by some miracle I managed to make it to the end of the stage. Oh, I forgot these things exist. Like that will be it regardless. No, never mind, I did make it. Let that be the final score though. It's gone beyond a joke. I believe someone planted this potentially dozens of fake flags all over the place. Oh man, this is a boss level though. Maybe this is two Bobbins brothers who are behind all these shenanigans. Grandpappy warned me about you. Guess if we can take this as an excuse to listen to the boss theme, I guess we can go with it. Stamp you out for good. You only have one life, so it's not gonna be much of a difference, I suppose. I guess these are the guys that are on the, or at least one of these guys is supposed to be the one on the cover of the game. Big lips head. And that is the game over. I guess we got to hear the start of that. And we can hear a little bit more. Actually, what does happen if we press start? Is that what the Plok continue is for? Oh, I guess so. If you manage to trigger one of those. Maybe you do get continues. It's like a very bizarro roundabout way. Like manage to get to the end of several stages. Without dying, that's what enables you to get them. I don't know, it's weird. It's a very weird system. You know, if you have like a limited amount of times that you can pick up one of those continues, though. Or load one of those continues. But yeah, that was Plok. I don't know. Weird game for sure. I was like, maybe if I figure out the mystery, the enigmatic nature of how those continues actually work, I may not entirely write it off, but okay, let's hear the very loud last 2 seconds of that Lost Kingdom track as it goes to the next one. And as I figure out what we're gonna do now, I guess I've officially, oh yeah, I need to remember to also scratch off the rest of these games from the actual text files. So I played Clayfighter, I played Plok, and I played Viewtiful Joe. Let's see what else we got. There may be, I guess there's a very low chance there may be some games on this list that I've actually demoed before, but I don't know. How could it be? Oh god, could it be a game that I actually have a very... low confidence for being able to even run it properly. I think it was through this very thing that I did. Let's see if I can even start up, and if I can, then maybe. It's I think it was a mystery to me. It remained a mystery to me how to rightly run Amiga games through here. Will not seen. Oh, will not seen. Oops, that was my bad. Let me see if I can make that a bit of a spoiler here with these surprise revelation here with this. Can I use the keyboard for this? I guess not. No, I used the. Oh gosh, yeah. Maybe I can just write this off. These sounds, I don't even know if they. Are going to work at all. I may have to take license and pretend I have not actually selected this game, because I don't think I can just get into it confidently. Let it continue, let it remain as a secret. I have no idea what I'm doing. Top right, you can see the letters of his name light up every time you pass a stage. A letter lights up. You can collect button item that adds a letter as well. When all 4 letters light up, it's a Plok continue. I thought I was able to get those just by finishing levels, but it seemed to me like the first time that I was going through those levels, I didn't actually get the continue. So maybe it's you have to like go through the levels without actually. Without dying in the interim. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take license and gloss over that mystery game that got picked just then, at least for the time being. But this time, I guess I'm just gonna re-roll it and actually show the wheel this time. Let's see. Okay, it just shows up there. Let's see what we got. Could be a game that I tried out briefly and then realized that I actually kind of suck at because I never played it before. I believe that might be what we're in for now. Let me see. It's just gonna show up on here. Or maybe not. Or, oh, never mind, there it is. Let's see, just that's the thing. Oh wait, just that's the thing. Alright, I was wondering about that. Surprisingly, I don't think I ever even tried this game until like very recently, and I was somewhat surprised to find that it controls a little bit differently than I was expecting, I suppose. So you can listen to this very soulful rendition, 8-bit rendition of the theme song. I don't think I ever actually watched this as a kid, to be honest. Even though, obviously, the theme song kind of has a reputation as a huge meme. You can play easy, normal, or difficult, and I'm pretty sure the one that I tried briefly was normal, so we'll go for that. We go to the Amazon, Transylvania. We can mine the Himalayas or the moon. I kind of have to wonder what kind of map system you've got when all of these places can be located on different parts of whatever landmass this is. Different locations. And specifically those locations, but I guess we'll pick the Amazon just because it's the one that is at the top by default, so let's see. Okay, so you have to press down, or you do have the time limit, I do notice that, but press down and B to trigger the pogo bounce thing. You can't like attack though, can you? Other than by jumping. But I guess once you actually activate the bounce, you can just hold B and it'll just keep going. Well, how difficult could it possibly be? I say after I did mention that prior experience of mine with it. Oh, I guess that thing that didn't really look like a piranha plant from a distance, looked like a killer tomato or something. Cannot be jumped upon, and that snake was like too close to the top of the screen for the dodge to, or the bounce to work. The way I intended it to. Maybe I won't go that way. Surely armed with this additional knowledge, things are gonna be different this time. Maybe if I go past the plant and go, can I climb this vine? I can. What is down here in Brinstar? Oh, no, I guess I can knock this thing over, but maybe I was supposed to knock it the other way. Fuck, okay. How do we get past this spider though, if it only comes down when I approach, and furthermore, it doesn't look like I can make that further jump without bouncing on the spider, which doesn't seem like it's easy to do anyway. I do wonder. Guess I'll try to go take the high road again, see if that works out. Can I actually... Okay, that time bouncing on the snake worked. And it's back, hold on. I missed whatever the M was, I hope it wasn't important. Cool. Okay, these bees seem like they're gonna be annoying to deal with. They got like that wavy pattern. I believe I just came over it as well, didn't I? Yep, that was interesting. We could try that again, but if we try a different location, I don't know. Do have a somewhat limited time, I suppose, so... These skeleton ducks like dry bones, I guess. just keep coming back. Yeah, apparently you're forced to bounce against the top of the screen, which seems, well, I guess Amber's invincibility. He has been kidnapped. Save him, please. Oh, ran out just before I was able to make contact with one of these things. Oh, what happens if I try to climb out this rope? Hey, it's that guy. I just jump on his head. I guess so. Thanks, Uncle Scrooge. Guess what? This house has an illusion wall. Just one. So it's like the floors and walls in Simon's Quest that are fake and you have to test them with holy water. Oh. I was kind of wondering what the... well, that guy's back, but I guess we're not going to deal with him again. It's like, what do you call it? Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I was talking about the walls and floors in Simon's Quest where you have to like use holy water to test them. Figure out how to, whether or not you pass through, which means that it's fake. That was very fruitful, I'm sure. I wonder if we can even get that chest up there. It seems a little too close to the ceiling to even be gettable, but right, I guess we just teleported thanks to the mirror there. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. I mean, I played Country 1, surely I can get through a minecart segment like that. Speaking of Castlevania, I want to say those ropes took me a little PTSD with the ropes on Castlevania The Adventure. Yeah, I don't really see how we're gonna get this one. For instance, this statue seems suspicious is what I would say, but I guess it's... oh, whoops. I was trying to actually get on that rope. It's not gonna attack you at least or damage you. I guess we can't get rid of this thing. Or like a... I wonder if there's like a separate input for... oh shit, okay, no, that time it's gonna damage you. Separate input for doing the, like, swing that you can do when you're on the ground. Right, apparently swinging your cane into this chest from the side doesn't do anything. Have to be on top of them. Can I... yeah, get over here, but I have to wonder. I guess the swing only happens if you're like holding a direction when you're pressing B. Oh. Not sure why the cane didn't work that time, but I think that may be the first life that I lost in this world at least. So doing a little bit better this time, you could say. Oh, except that time, but I suppose I couldn't jump out in time. I thought I managed to get that the first try, and then I didn't actually get it on this subsequent effort at all. It seems unfortunate. Oh, I forgot about the docking thing. How could I have forgotten about that in this game? Let's see if I can actually make it past the rope, whatever the rope problem was this time. No, I guess the answer is no, because this guy just came at me too strong. Can't believe I forgot about the duck. Yeah, exactly. I guess we're gonna try out a few stages anyway. The beginning of its stage, surely it can matters that much. Oh, come on. Apparently it's a bit fickle whether or not it's gonna initiate the proper bounce each time you try to actually do it for the first time. Key to get it in Transylvania. Oh shit, I guess we're being kicked out of Transylvania. Or we can even try out that stage. What if we go this way? What if we just leave immediately? I guess that's what that's supposed to be. So no, I guess we can't go that way. I don't know if that thing died because of my invincibility being active or because it ended up being underneath my attack threshold, I don't know. We go this way before? Probably did. Did we go to the right before too? Let's see. That was unfortunate. We're gonna be... Oh, I'm right back at the last checkpoint that I was at when I started dying. Guess we can try this one more time. Oh, and forget about that one more time as well. I mean, it's the only time you need to do that in this whole sequence, so... It's kind of... an easy mistake to make. Go down this rope this time and see where this puts me. 2 gems, but if there was like a way to restore your health, I feel like that would be the best thing I could find at this point. Oh, okay, I guess I went through the bricks there and now I'm back at the beginning. Where does this take me? There's a big chest here, but I'm guessing oh, never mind, I can't open it. Okay, it's a skeleton key to the mine. Do we get... Does that mean we can actually leave now and go to... Alright, I guess we can actually go into the mines this time. If it's a skeleton key, then why would it work specifically only at the mines, though? It seems a bit self-contradictory. Right, I guess we just pass through now that we have the key. You don't want to make an animation for that thing actually disappearing or whatever. Can I get that chest up there at all? But I'm down here and the bat's dead, maybe not. Oh, but you can do that. Right, I guess. I haven't actually seen that before, but I guess the ice cream does in fact heal you. Actually managed to get hold of one when you're hurt. I'm going to assume I can talk to this character maybe, or just receive ice cream. If we can get over there by bouncing on... Oh, no, we cannot get over there, but we can get hurt by that character, even though I don't think our hitboxes were anywhere near that close to each other. Yeah, this was a great idea. Perhaps if we do things a little bit differently. Oh, okay, for some reason that terminated my bounce just before I got down to that last enemy. So I guess at least a couple of these bats are like optimally positioned to get hit by these boulders if you hit them, but not that one for some reason. I'm gonna get out of the way. So we go over here, yeah. But I think that does at least mean that having the invincibility active does, in fact, let you damage enemies as well. Wasn't very clear on that at all. Oh, just not in position to get hurt by that. What about this? No. I don't have enough room to actually bounce out there. I suppose, let's see, I guess if I can get a free ice cream from here, that'd be great. A number of free ice creams in fact, but it doesn't look like you can actually use more than 2 at a time. Alright. Oh, I'm not sure what to do, honestly, because it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get past that, that boulder down there from this direction. I guess you just have to take a leap of faith here and know that you're gonna be able to do that. What do we got? We got the ring in the mines, hidden treasure. But not one that's gonna bring us out of the stage, presumably. I'm guessing that whatever that thing was, maybe was a full heal, I don't know. Well, let's not jump straight into where that thing is. Let's in fact walk straight into this thing instead, because it's kind of not possible to do a couple of things. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. But we do have a couple of other locales that we can try out before it's all over, I suppose, like the Himalayas, where I guess we can't actually bounce because we got snow. Oh, they've switched up the main mechanic of this game, funnily enough. All of a sudden it's no longer an option. I guess we can swat these chests, but then they don't break until they like burn something, I suppose. So you're supposed to go under those goats. Not sure how that thing bounced past that gap so easily, but that part where the rabbit and the goat are kind of moving in unison doesn't seem like it's that easy to get past unscathed, but well, we're falling down here into the nice cavern where maybe we could have got enough from that platform above there, but alright. Guess not in this timeline. If I go back over there, okay, yeah. I leave the screen, I can just have these things respawn. Oh, 10. Apparently if you do that, like you hit something above you, when you're on invincibility, you don't take damage, but you do get like bounce back down. I was not expecting that at all, I must say. Where's the part where the goat comes after you? This also does feel like... well, it didn't happen this time. I'm just kind of curious. That one did, but it took its time. Yeah, I gotta say, this game does seem like it definitely also has like a degree of better learn everything about how this how this proceeds, or you're gonna get destroyed. I don't know if the remake is gonna be like that if I ever try that out. Hey, you're someone. Gotta lift back to Dockburg, Mr. MacD. Yes, no, I think I'll just stay here, I guess. Haven't gotten anything out of my exploration of this place. Like it would be a bit pointless to go back now, but in a different way I can just go back on my own after I lose all my last life. Let's go to the moon this time. Guess we're searching for cheese. And getting attacked by, I think is supposed to not be a hostile character in the show, Gizmo Duck. Many Gizmo Ducks. Or at least some variation of Gizmo Duck. You know, I find it kind of odd, but now that I think about it, I think like a chunk of the environments in this game are environments that you can also find in the Famicom version of Kid Dracula, oddly enough. To go into space at the end of that game, but for that you do go like a underwater level. I don't remember if there's a snow level, but you get these odd places to get through. That's for sure. Oh boy. Gonna be the same thing. You wanna live back to Duckburg? Well, not yet. Maybe I'll just have to take care of that myself, like in the previous timeline. Oh, I got the key to the UFO. Which maybe will be here, or maybe will be in an entirely different area, I wonder. I need to bounce that red thing over here, don't I, just to be able to get out of here. But I didn't have the chance because that happened. Oh, and I'm back here. God. Okay, it might actually be easier to say yes, I want to go back and then go back to the beginning of the stiller. Okay, I wasn't expecting this screen. Like, make my way back. Total money 40,000, land money 40,000. Can we go back into the moon? I actually want to reach a different part of the level. That is my want right now. What if I go this way? Go into the big spaceship, I guess. Destroy this entire structure because, I don't know, I feel compelled to do that. It's like bubble wrap. Oh god. I wasn't quite sure what to expect with that platform, but I just want to say that that platform is like straight up the same kind of sprite that is used in, I don't know, some part of Mario 3. Which has a platform like that, it just has like a waffle texture appearance. It's unfortunate that it's giving me all this health when I don't actually need it. Just go through. Just trying so hard to try to figure out if I can. Damn it. Get past that without getting hurt, and then it did the thing again where it just kind of didn't register the pogo thing still being active when I hit the ground, so it didn't bounce. I guess I'll do one more run of that particular stretch just because I. Oh. But I guess that was my fault. Just before I acknowledge the fact that the time is up, I was just kind of stalling in the title screen a little bit because I was a bit awkward timing, running out of time, or having like 15 seconds left after I had gotten a game over, but see if I can manage to get past this stretch now. Just to see what may or may not be over there. Definitely maybe another example of I don't care. I want to be able to bounce. Find Gizmo Duck's remote control, then he can blast the wall. I mean, is that a wall that needs blasting? Is it this wall? Right, well, I found out. It doesn't look like my old man Kane can put a dent in this wall, so no, I suppose that will be the point at which we say that has been this game being demoed. I don't know. Like, I would definitely need a good deal more of something if I wanted to go back to that game. Alright. Let's say we get a chance to try out a few more. Let's see. Do this and this. Oh, okay, good. We've done DuckTales. We just move it right along, I suppose. I don't even have like the DuckTales remake written on here, even though I technically have access to it. Oh, it's Choro Q3 next, though. In which I don't remember off the top if at least the version that I would have available to me would be the version that's... or a version, I suppose, that would be... at least have a UI in English. Let's see. I definitely should have it on hand, though. I don't remember if that's like something you have to patch or if it's whether it just kind of exists within the game. Some vanilla release. Let's see. Well, this seems to be the good version at any rate, because it does look like this is the one that is recognized by retro achievements. Well, let's see how we do. So I remind myself to update this. I don't know if that got interrupted because I thought it did some kind of input, but... touching the controller at that moment at least. Kinda felt like one of those fountains kind of ended quickly, but yeah. Let's have a quick look at these settings, I guess. Controller setup would be 1P, keyboard 1P this time. Type A. Shift down, shift up with L1 and R1. I guess I better just look at this so I can remember. Next, to accelerate. Square to brake, handle with, I guess it has to be with D-pad. Assume that I've got a dual shock. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna recommend a stick for this game. Well, what about the sound settings? Stereo. Oh, stereo it is. We have to press a different button to like out of this menu. Square. Okay, that's unexpected. It's usually triangle. I don't know. I guess let's try Grand Prix. Sure. Pull out the memory card. Got our own. Let's use one block in the card. Sure. Or which car we should pick. There's a little fire engine. The other ones look kind of normal. I guess we'll go for the default one. Number 80, yeah. That sounds like a lovely name, but I just messed it up, I guess, by pressing anything outside of space. Back, maybe, end. Oh, there we go. I can just do that. When follow-up matches, don't pull out the memory card from when you're actively doing just that, which reads stop pulling out the card. City race. We can look at the options again, but which we get a different set of options once we've made it this far, I suppose. Notepad, save and exit, control setup. What's a notepad? It seems like it's gonna be different. Event list. We have nothing to look at here. We have nothing to look at here. I guess we have number 80. That's all we have right now. It's day. I guess we'll try race. I don't know. I'm not too sure what the intended progression is for this game. Oval circuit sounds pretty straightforward. It even sounds like, or even looks like, those squares are supposed to be part of the map at the top, but the way they place it kind of looks like cartoon teeth. The oval is one big mouth. Let's see. Oval circuit looks straightforward, but it looks like it doesn't make any pretenses about what it is, I suppose. That's another way to put it. Cars on road, entries 10. Star precision 10th. I don't know if any of this information is going to help me do better, so I guess we'll just get started. I'll just start the timer already. Let's see if I can manage to not do terribly on this, I suppose, very first race you can do in this game. And I feel like I am reminded a little bit. Oh shit. Okay, I was expecting that. Dude, how do you back off? Okay, well, already I'm having a bit of a problem. It's not with that, and it's not with that. Okay, no, it's... Oh, it's... You have to shift the gear. Not realize. Kinda looks like it automatically shifts the gear when you're just accelerating though. But yeah, I feel like this is slightly reminding me of the way that I've heard some comparisons to this game saying that it's somewhat similar to Gran Turismo, and now I've made some very, very brief test forays into Gran Turismo, and they have not yielded great experiences for me. In no small part just because of how little I understand how to actually get stuff done in those games. But I guess at least if you figure out how to switch to reverse and actually back out of a rush like that, maybe there's some hope if I can somehow manage to overcome whatever cars are in front of me in this final lap, but I really don't know if that's gonna happen. It says that I'm in 4th, and yet I only see 2 cars that are immediately in front of me, maybe like the guy that's in 1st just like went way ahead. I have absolutely no hope of catching up. Seems plausible. It doesn't seem like I'm even gonna get ahead of this guy before the goal. But I came in 3rd. Was a bit like GT, used to play that a lot. I don't know, I feel like I remember vaguely. I may have tried out like GT1 or 2 or one of the early ones at least, and it was just like menuing for a long time before I even figured out if I was gonna be able to get in a race. But it looks like I got 50G out of that anyway. What's that? That character on the flag is supposed to say not 30, but 3rd and then the little circle that you go put next to a number to indicate the position. Short circuit, which apparently is not a short or shorter than oval circuit. I don't know. Well, before we go, what's this? Oh, whatever this is just kept from us right now. What if we go to the city? I don't know. Let's go out of town. There's a train station very near here. Not sure how that's gonna help me, but... oh dear. ET1 I played. Not great, but I played a lot. Oh. I guess we're in control already, I did not realize. We get a map of the city? I guess not. We're just cruising around. We were told there's a train station near the, place where we began, I think is what that said. I'm wondering what that's about. It does feel kind of weird how apparently if you are accelerating the gear, the gear automatically goes up without your input through all these numbers, but if you want to like bring it back into reverse, you have to like just mash the L1 button enough that it goes into reverse. What's over here? Is this like a world populated by... wait, what? We can get Choro Q coins and we can board 10 falling rocks. I wonder if this is a world populated by cars only, like in those memes that people make about the movie Cars. Or somehow humans went extinct because of some kind of a tire lock. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Some kind of bizarre apocalyptic event, and now cars are like the only sentient beings left somehow. Ward 11 do... oh wait, falling rocks. Okay, so it wasn't saying Ward 10 falling rocks like a complete sentence. It was saying Ward 10 break falling rocks, whatever that meant. Do their trial in 46? I mean, can I... does that mean that this is some way for me to access a challenge? I can honk the horn, I can zoom into the thing, but apparently every other button that I press doesn't do anything, so I'm not too sure what to do. What about this place? Ice Trials Gate. Oh, okay. Apparently you get Choro Q coins whenever you run into one of those places though, anyway. Oh, Ice Trial, that sounds like fun. I wonder if it's gonna be like that ice stage in friggin' that Mega Man racing game that I did try out recently. Or not recently, but briefly. Yeah, apparently I can get tire troubles from driving around in the muddy area. I'm not even sure if I want to imagine how it's gonna be here. Am I supposed to run into these guys? No. I suppose that's that answers that question. I don't want to watch that again. Okay, let's see. It's just a matter of going through the course and not hit anything, and also I mean, I did see the miss course thing, but I thought that I was talking about don't get off the course, not then maybe it does mean that. What about it? Let me try that at the beginning of this run. Okay, oh, never mind. I guess getting off the course just briefly at least. Oh shit. Island touch. Tire lock. Okay, so it looks like because of the terrain it's gonna take some effort to actually stop and turn. Tire lock. I just have to take it easy here. You know, that's probably not what you're supposed to do if you want to get a good time. And the tire lock, I'm gonna go way off course. I guess I'm allowed to do that this time. I'm not sure why it gave me miss course before, given that I pretty much did the same thing at the start of this run that I did then, which was I'll cover one of the snowmen. Maybe it was just angry that I went into like slightly off course and into one of the parts where the like different layers of the course overlap. I don't know. Well, I guess we're gonna make it to the goal this time. In just under 90 seconds. I wonder if that's gonna mean anything. I don't think I want to watch a replay of that. It's not great. Goal time was 1:29. Well, goal time, not as in the time it was my goal, but time at which I touched the goal. I would apparently get penalized for having knocked over that snowman. I don't think I will try again right now. I'm kind of wondering, because I think there's like a way to... What is free run? How's that different from city? Let's see. I guess we can try that again. Oval circuit maybe actually do better this time. I'm aware of the tire like spin out mechanics. Oh, I guess we're not competing against anyone. Going for good time, I suppose. But yeah, I thought that speaking of GT, there's like some level of customization that you can do with the cars in this game, and there's like a way for you to like get money and get different parts or what have you, which is one of the things that I vaguely remember about whichever Gran Turismo game I actually tried out. Like at the start of the game, you kind of have to do guesswork just to then figure out which cars you can afford, because whatever game it was that I played, like you don't start already having a car at the beginning of that game. You have to like figure out how to buy one with whatever money you have at the beginning. God. That was different. Like at least you can just pick a car at the start of this one, but I think that there is a way to like customize that and get more in this game. Not too sure exactly how you would get there though. Not yet. Traction service. Was that supposed to be like silhouettes of those, the initials for that name? Not sure if I made that out from whatever that graphic was. Or if I can improve on my best lap, if assuming that the thing that it shows in the top right is my best lap and not just like a baseline best lap that isn't even mine. Well, I guess we're not gonna do it this time. I guess we can get through this. I guess we did improve. Never mind. I mean, do we just keep going? Improved barely by anything, but I thought that this was gonna be like just 3 laps, or I think there was just 3 laps in the actual versus race that we did earlier. Just take it easy at the end of each one of these though. Okay, good. Let's give it that time. I mean, it looks like this is the final timer placement that you can have. Just keeps going down like that. That doesn't overlap with the acceleration meter, I guess. I think that's supposed to be like RPM on the left and then your actual speed on the right. I don't know what units those would be, considering that they're supposed to be like little matchbox cars, that's the thing. If you just going over and over, so I guess we'll just have to actually exit out of this manually. RGP Royal Grand Prix. Well, let me see. What if I try a race again? Perhaps try Oval Circuit again, and I can actually come in first this time, see if that does anything different. Because right now I think the only progression things that I've been able to glean possible from the parts of the game that I've tried out are if you go through these races, as many of these races as possible, and then if you go into the city area you can find like other challenge courses like that ice one. I guess those are things that you can aim for, but I don't know if there's like how much there is to do really. I'm also wondering if I'm gonna be able to get in front of this guy, because it doesn't seem like he's slowing down, or I'm gonna be able to go faster. That's the same guy who came in first the first time I did this race, then not very surprising if he managed to stay all the way like that far ahead of everyone else. It was just like this the whole time. As if we're not that far away on the little map readout here, but it doesn't seem like the gap's closing at all. Okay, I can try to distract him. No, it doesn't seem to be very effective. For sure, what else I could do different with that in mind. I can change my camera angle, I'm sure that'll help. I can also honk with R2 at this triangle. Nice. He didn't crash into the fire truck, or garbage truck, I mean. Surely I won't have to go through that either. Well, I came in second that time because I'm really not sure I was going to be able to get in front of the other guy. There you go. 80 though. And I got 6 collisions. So we can try the next course and see if anything comes out of that. I'm our starting position will be 10th. Which was also the initial starting position for the oval course. I did suspect that it was going to have this music based on the name of the track, but I don't know how easy it's really going to be. Ooh, God. I wonder how many collisions could be counted from that little foray into the wall there. I'm pretty sure you have to be careful in this game that you're not like mashing the accelerator when you're turning or you're gonna spin out. It makes it a little bit tricky sometimes, like that time. Makes you a little bit paranoid. Fuck. But then again, sometimes the turning does seem like it's a lot more effective than I was expecting, which is why I end up running into the wall instead of actually going out into like the middle part of the track and turning there. Okay, that's probably the best that I've done on that turn, and then I almost spun out. But definitely did worse that time. I wonder if we can like improve our condition. I mean, if we try again, do we get to start from 6th? Okay, yeah, that seems to be, I guess, some kind of progression-related thing as well. If you are doing a race for the first time, you start in the 10th position. But if you finish with a better position, you get to start from that one instead, so maybe that's You gotta help with just gradually working your way up and maybe eventually finishing it first. I guess I could try the... I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, even if I finish or if I start in second, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to get ahead of the dude that came in first on the first race. Might be similar. You know what this is gonna remind me of a little bit? There's like in Mafia, the original Mafia from 2002, Mafia 1. There's a level where you have to do like race bit of plot shenanigans, but in the remake of Mafia 1 that came out like 3 years ago or something, they have a new version of that level, but I think the physics in the remake are even worse than they were in the originally. Like, no matter what difficulty you're playing in, it's terrible. And the way that some parts of this control do remind me a little bit of what the physics were like in that part of the game. Like, it's not that bad, but definitely getting that kind of a vibe, and I have to do some turns like super carefully. Kill all the bastards, yeah. Can't believe classic works of art are being censored like that. First they took away the kill all the bastards, and now there's some shenanigans going on with the RE4 remake. Where will it end? Well, at least we can look to the modding scene and hope for the best. I'm not sure. I guess we can't unlock any more of those races that are just races. Maybe I'll try to go out into the city. Maybe I can find a train station. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that easily though. Maybe if I turn right instead of left this time, I won't go to the mountain. Is that the train station? There the entire time? Train road course? Right, I guess we're gonna do that. I have to wonder what's up with the Choro Q coins. It says obtained whenever we find something new in the city by the looks of it. But I don't know if we could like see how many we have or if we can do some for anything. Like anything's actually happening. So we're doing the train course though. I guess we're not gonna run into a train when we're doing this course though. Just like, do we get to see a map? We do get to see a map. It's not shown to us at the beginning, but we can still bring it up with the map button that I suppose this game has. What are we... I'm gonna see that sign change to good luck, because I'm pretty sure I didn't say that at the beginning, it just said start. These transforming signs that we get during these races. Well, they just like install new signs very, very quickly while the race is going on. Doesn't seem like they're like kind of electronic displays or anything like that. They have to actually set up new static, like, material signs. I like to imagine that there's gonna be 3 laps, which I guess is what we expect from most of these courses. Even though once again it seems like to be one of those courses where we're not racing against anything. Just good luck still, even though I'm still pretty convinced that I didn't say that at the during the first lap at the beginning. The start of the first lap, I should say. Before the end of the first level, we almost spawn out. It doesn't really help that they just keep putting you in this. You just have to go through these very unforgiving terrains. Complete these races. So I'm gonna hope that the final lap here is the last lap. We can close things out now that the time has run out. But you know what they say, until the time is up, I can't give up. But now the time is up, so I can give up, but I don't want to, because Seems like there's a better time to give up that is coming up. Still says good luck though. Well, now that's overlapping the thing a little bit, so. Because I do still feel curious enough to see if I get to the end of this lap and get back to the start, the looping point. It's the start / end. Is there like a technical term for that in actual races? The place where you actually start the race but also end it. I get over there and the sign looks different and I will feel vindicated. I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen. Perhaps I've been japing myself. And there won't be anything different. Oh, it still says good luck. Yeah, I guess there won't be anything different, oh god. But it's continuing to, even that, I don't know. Continuing to extend the lap time counters, which didn't happen when we did like the free race before. To exit out manually, so. Also, I will make 5-minute limit though. I mean, you can see from the timer that it takes an average of under 1 minute to get through each of these laps, so surely I can spare that much more time to confirm this. And feed my curiosity, my suspicion. I do like that they let you have a speedometer in this though. But there's quite a few games that are pretty car-centric that don't give you that. It also says good luck. Give me a 6th one? No, okay, now it's when now it's the point where it starts looping, so that's what I'm gonna say. Yes, that's it. Train road is now something we can play with. We run, race. Oh, we can race on the train road though. Guess that's the actual progression. But no, I suppose, I don't know. This game is still kind of mysterious as to what the end game is for it, if there even is one. Definitely left me wondering how you would even access whatever parts of the game a lot of these songs that are in the chase from this game would even show up in. But I don't know. I guess it's something to keep in the back of my mind, at least. But let's have another wheel spin at this point. I think we have time for like 1 or 2 more. Let's see what will happen. If we can thin out this list at least a little bit more. Oh boy, is that what I think it is? It's far-fetched, which with any luck may not actually be one of those, or may actually be one of those games that takes probably like a little bit of time to get through. Let me see if I get the list. I sure did. I can like take a quick look at this and estimate how many I have. I have more than 80 games left on this list. That's how many I have. I have like 84. I think we may actually leave this this window capture on because I'm fairly sure far-fetched. Let's better veto this real quick. Actually, no. I think we have to do a separate window anyway because we have to keep this window on this tab so we can see the timer. Let me see. Far-fetched. I don't know. Game. I may have left a link to this actual game on the text file that I keep all these games in. Let me see. Yes, I did. So just use that. There's apparently also a game called Far-Fetched on Steam, which is probably not the one that is the one that got into the chase at all. Yeah, it doesn't look right. I believe that also caused confusion when that game was in the submission stage. But no, the one that we are after right now is this browser game that's in HTML5. By the looks of it, let me see if I can figure out like a little window capture thing that's different. For this thing, it's gonna be Far-Fetched by Taroth9. We're gonna have to filter it so that it captures only the thing where the game is. Let's see. Goodness. relative? I mean, yeah, do that. Crop the top, crop the left, the right, and the bottom. It's kind of taking a bit to load, but I get the feeling I might know what that is. But that's quite fine, it fits my purposes. At this precise moment. I don't know, 300. Wait a minute, what? 400? Oh, wait. What if I put it at 0? Wait, relative. I don't think I want it to be relative. 0? I don't know. Do I want it to be relative? Can't see any of what I'm doing, but I promise. Promise the way that I'm. Oh, this makes perfect sense. Alright, maybe I do want it to be relative. After all. Oh, I'm confused. See, top. If I do this, it'll. Yeah, it will chop off parts of the top, which is what I want it to do. Just envision the things that I'm dealing with and be fascinated by that. Okay, I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to do that as well. Okay. And I want to chop off all of these things on the sides as well. I don't know, 500? Maybe that'll have to do, like 500 on both left and right. I'll make this work. Alright. Anyway, there it is. There's gonna be a little bit of letterboxing with that. Alright. Remind me, what is this from Dirge of Cerberus? Is it? Wasn't sure for a moment. Get ready for some clackety sounds, because I guess you have to play this with the keyboard. And hey, there's one of the songs from that. I don't know if I want to turn that down. I think it's probably fine how it is. A little bit less, I don't know. Credits, as you can see, are arts, programming, etc, etc. I don't know if we can back out of this. That may have been a mistake. We can enter full screen, which I don't think you want to do. Yellow phone, etc. No, we gotta play it like this. I think it's probably the most straightforward way of doing it, unless of course it turns out to be like if I blow this up, it's still letterboxed. You can't see that, but I can. Oh god, did it turn the sound back up? Interesting. Anyway, let's play this. I guess I'm gonna switch back over to the other window real quick, because I've got both of these on the same monitor at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna play this. Oh god, this interesting thing. Instant. Which of these keys? Oh, it says at the bottom actually. I guess we're not supposed to progress with this manually though. It just does it on its own. Space. I mean, it says down here. Let's see. What do we need to know? Okay, no, advanced dialogue space. That was just other side before. Attack an A with mouse. Pause, escape, reset, puzzle, escape. Now resume. Now let's see what we got. Let's go back. Because we're not supposed to go this far from home. Just too cute. A little further into potential creepypasta land. No idea what to expect from this, honestly. There's anything scary out there, we'll handle it for sure. Get back, maybe Mom can make some of her famous hot chocolates. There are some exploding seals. You know that dogs can't eat chocolate, right? Because it's toxic to dogs. Better not be feeding that dog that. Alright, I'll play along. Perhaps at some point I'll leave it. Alright, into the forest. I'll get to hear one of these here, background songs, which sure all came from Newgrounds, but follow me. Guess we can. I don't know if that's supposed to mean that we, the audience, can understand the dog, but the character can't, or the character can. Oh, what do we got? A cool stick. Okay, we can play one. Wait, not a stick. Oh, it's not displaying quite as it should, I guess. But no, it's a sword. It would appear. I guess now we can do stuff with the mouse. Oh, I can find wrapped chocolate bars just lying out here in the woods and the remains of bushes, I suppose. Yep. I don't know. It's kind of weird how the text scales. I wonder if there are any cool monsters here. They're monsters, you probably shouldn't be messing around with them, but so you need to have this figured out. The spam click with the sword thing, just we can go for. Well, there's a chalk witch apparently just going back and forth here. Is that a witch? See me, should I hide? Well, it doesn't seem, it seems very content to just go back and forth there. Surely I don't need to disturb it. That seems like it would be inconsiderate. Well, disturb it or disturb her. Yeah, the term does remind me of some paths that I made in Game Maker back when I was like 13. Well, I guess we have to get the switch out of the way if they're just like blocking the road. At that point they're being the inconsiderate ones. Ouch. Well, there's a scrap of chocolate. Who's healthy. Increments of heart halves. And then I guess we also regained it in those increments. Maybe it's more, but we wouldn't know because we didn't have any more than half a heart lost at that point. Have like 3 hit points, looks like probably it. Oh, that'll be the way forward. I wonder if we go down here. Like enough space between these trees that we can squeeze through. Hardly not. That's unfortunate. I mean, it looks like this character could totally do that, but doesn't feel like doing it. And then this is a problem because we can't see like very far ahead of ourselves at the bottom of the screen if we're going in that direction. So anything that we left while going like on the path down, it might be a problem. Oh well. At least we can find more chocolate to mitigate that. Oh, and I just realized it's doing that thing again where it's not updating the clock even though it is still running down, so don't worry about that. I don't know why it's doing that in this occasion though, given that it's not like this full screen application or anything, at least not at this time. Oh fudge, are those dates up ahead? They always make me so sneezy, but I just gotta hold my breath and go. Is there a hold your breath button? I mean, or do you just have to bob and weave? I assume that if I get hit by those little pellets, I get hurt, but oh god, well, this looks like it's gonna be interesting. Just bob and weave though. Oh boy, I'm almost died there. Can't believe it. I can't believe that. I guess I can't get past these rocks unless I find something new here. Or I just go around? No. Oh wait, I can push one of these and press only one. Oh, never mind, I can push them all, but I have to like do it like in Zelda where push against them for a second. Not the most self-explanatory thing, but yes, they give you enough options that you probably figure it out. Wonder if I can. Probably can. Avoid murdering that company of witches by solving this puzzle instead. Yep. I mean, how many kilometers away from wherever it is we came from are we following the dog into the forest? Where am I? Are those voices coming from behind me? No, we can't go behind at this point, so... There you enter. There's still your precious little puppy backs, the goblin chalk horde. We're just gonna hope we can find the best possible way forward here. Interesting. Something. I bet she can run. A little bit. An orc reference? Kind of not paying that much attention to what they're saying. I'm a little preoccupied. There's no escape. There is. Damn it. And if I do spawn any chocolate, I can't go back for it. Too deeper and deeper. Boy. Well, I believe we've already heard all of the tracks that are in the Microsoft anyway, so I reckon it can't be that much to it at this point. Little river. Oh, I also like spamming the stuff. Sword button. Apparently at the same time it does dialogue, so to read what she said. Oh, it's a dog again. Doing the same thing, apparently completely rock person. Maybe they're friendly, I don't know. Maybe they are, because I just leave that one alone. No reason to mess with that, clearly. What about this guy? Is that the Babadook? What are those things? Oh, they're like many goblins in a trench coat. That tree up there looks kind of different. Looks like it's just about to fall over. To like push the tree, I mean. Slash the tree? We can find its hitbox. Oh, okay. It became a very small rock when it fell over. What happens if we screw up these puzzles? Because we need one more. Oh shit. Oh, that was very rude. I guess we have to kill these guys so that they don't screw us over later. It seems yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I guess it's supposed to be many goblins in a trench coat. Have you? Yeah. Over that. I guess it's time to genocide the forest natives because we don't have any better options for how to proceed. Alright, I guess we'll try to put this in that position to start, and I guess you see that I have to redo that little part. There's more rocks down there that we can go back for, so maybe if we chop bushes here we're gonna find more. No. It's a matter of using these. Kind of interesting how they do the side mechanics, so I don't really notice up to this moment though. Goodness. Well, this is gonna be enough to get across. Yes, the answer is yes. Shall we continue on with this fucking dog? More urgent that time. Keep in the forest, but we're just gonna keep going because we don't know any better. Do we need 2 to get across here? Yes, we do. Damn it, that was poorly timed. But we need 2 more to get across here. I guess we can get them from the fake trees. There are actually rocks. Seems like kind of meat. I'm gonna be dishonest. Whatever. There. Pro level gaming here cannot be held back by a puzzle like this. This time I do feel compelled to take revenge. I feel justified. Besides, I can give you more heals, so... Still following. How is the dog getting past all these fantastical hazards anyway? There's something big up ahead, I can feel it. That there's something. But whatever it is, I'm ready for it. I will trust Winston with my life. Wait, I don't know if I would trust Winston. And he seems to be the same kind of deceiver creature as the frog from Blaster Master. Had your chance to run, but you're still here. You call yourself an explorer, an adventurer. What kind of adventurer? Couldn't keep an eye on her own beloved pet. Well, I mean, her dog does not deserve you, no one does. Her only purpose is dinner. And after this is over, maybe we'll even pack up a doggy bag for dessert. I'm pretty sure that almost anyone would read the term doggy bag as like the bag that you would put a dog's droppings in, so I don't know if that's the implication you were going for. Or if it was supposed to be like some kind of weird anagram of goodie bag. It certainly doesn't sound anything like it. Sure, I'm glad that I seem to have this comes somewhat close to figuring out the hitboxes for that part. Is that it? The Goblin King had eaten you or something. Yeah, it's lucky you didn't take a bite out of him. But yeah, we should head all the way back to the like 5 kilometers of forest that we traveled to get here. Oh, well, there you go. All 2 chapters of that game. Unsurprisingly, it seems that the game that adds to the list of games that are like browser games, even if it's technically not Flash, was yet another game that we were able to beat in the, well, the 20-minute, what do you call it, time limit. Gotta go ahead and clear that, I guess, already. And I just realized that I think, you know, technically the very bottom of that was cut off. But oh well. The very bottom of that wasn't where anything important was. Anything important was, I don't think. We did cut off one of the credit names. We can just look at that again. It's Penance, and like put it up and down, because I think we did cut off someone's name there. Never. That shows up at the bottom. Will Stetson, that's the one who got like shafted briefly, but not anymore. Oh well, what happens if we pick quit? I mean, I think it's like literally embedded in a web page, so it's not like it's gonna close the browser, surely. Maybe if you try to like run this as an independent executable thing, sure if you can do that with, or how easily you can do that, I should say. It's with HTML5 games, but yeah, I guess it just kills the process if you running out of the web page, which of course I was, but yeah, that was far-fetched. You can add that to the list of games that have been beaten on stream. So why not, we'll do one more and call it for now. What it could be though. Intro. Put this back on, window capture. But this time we're gonna be turning off that crop filter because we don't need it right now. And we do need to look at this right now. There we go. Let's see what the final chunk of the night will be. Oh boy. Apparently it's gonna be Punch-Out. It's one of those times when we landed like kind of really conspicuously close to one of those them there edges between 2 options, but yeah, like Punch-Out. Let me see if I can grab that quickly. And also mark that as it has in fact come up on this list. Just reorganize my windows real quick, and I should be able to just bring it up here. Let's see. The one that I want is... Oh, okay. Something on one of these folders that I threw away was... It'll do more sense when I reflected upon it just a moment later. Right, Mike is waiting for your challenge. I don't think I've ever spent any actual, like, non-completely cursory amount of time with this game, so this should be interesting. Start the clock previeww. Little Mac and his trainer Doc Lewis, also playing the role of Mac 2. Kinda weird, because I think there was like an actual arcade version of this game. It's a little bit different, with the same kind of premise though. I don't know which one came first, I want to say that. Well, I mean obviously this one is the one that most people would remember, but... I guess I just don't know that much trivia when it comes to this game. Little Mac from the Bronx, we're 17 and we're going up against Joe. From Paris, France, who is 38. Like a very, very faint inkling of how this game is supposed to be played, but I don't know how that'll translate to me going in blind. Joe has a very, very strange, dislocated eye when he raises his arm like that. Okay, I can dodge and I can... little jabs. Left and right. I'm losing like little hard points when I do that though. I can block if I hold down. Guess that's gonna be the smart way to play it. Wait for him to twist. Oh shit. His tail, which I don't know why I thought there was gonna be that widely telegraphed every time. I guess I'm not supposed to try to hit him when he's actually blocking. Did I lose my stamina? Question mark. From the other direction ever? Looks like no. Right hook, and that's apparently it. Naturally, we have to just do that again a couple more times. Okay, it does hit you from the other direction sometimes. Stick and move. Stick and move. What's a jaw? Don't hit my... Maybe watch how you present yourself before the path of my fists. I don't know. It's the nature of the sport, clearly. I don't know. I don't know anything about actual boxing, though, to be honest. I vaguely remember watching or not watching, but like taking a very short boxing class when I was like 7 or something. And all I really remember from that is that you have to like wrap your knuckles in gauze before you put them. Oh. Okay. I guess I can't actually go. You can dodge in either direction when it does that left punch. Interesting. Well, that's a third knockout. Still giving him the chance to get back up though. I guess when he does the straight punch, that doesn't really wind up for that much. You can't really attack immediately. Right, I guess we did it. Or we get the TKO message here. Sounds like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Thanks to the retro achievements, kind of spoiling that a little bit. 1 by TKO in 220. Round 2, I guess. We'll be ranked up to number 2. Well, let's see how far we can get in this in 20 minutes, I guess. To be a bit more puzzly than most of the, like, I guess this technically counts as a fighting game, but it's gonna be a little bit different than the vast majority of the fighting games that I play on here, so maybe there's a bit more hope. Let's go against Von Kaiser. Does a sting from Red of the Valkyries. Oop, okay. Trying to dodge a little bit. Time I did it a little bit differently. Ooh. Supposed to... That's not sure what I am supposed to do then. Oh. Just like dodge when he does this one and then... Doesn't look like he's gonna do the other one, unless I get hit by that one. Not sure what I can do. Oh, okay. I just realized I can do like a different type of punch. If I hold up. Okay, did a little too early, but I guess still gonna do it. It's a good thing that he just got a frame for that to finish on. And stays immobilized. A little bit after I actually was a boxing teacher at the military academy. Which military academy? You know, how old are you? What year does this take place in? Do I need to raise my eyebrow? Shit. That looks like I'm gonna... If I'm lucky here, okay. I'm gonna get the first knockout, at least. I haven't been knocked out yet myself, but I'm sure it'll come. Oh shit. I guess no matter what, when you're countering, I guess he will sometimes do that other big punch. Holy shit, you get like a... There's a big opportunity to counter when he does that, and you dodge it. I don't know if any of these opponents are gonna go down without TKO. Okay. I feel like I knocked him down less times than I did the first guy, though. They're ranked up to number 1. WVBA minor circuit, whatever that actually stands for. Could be title holder. It's Piston Honda. I'm pretty sure they changed his name to Piston Hondo in the later versions. Legalese stuff, I guess. Tokyo, Japan, and I'm pretty sure that's what he is. Like, that's a character that he's still a headband there. Nihon. Let's see how this goes. That's like the cherry blossom scale thing. Sakura, I think. Okay, maybe we'll try, yeah, I guess the opponents that come after the first one are mostly going to be vulnerable to the uppercuts of the, whatever we were doing before that worked on the first guy. What? Oh shit, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Like, he did that how many times? Okay, it's like a big sequence and he does a big punch right at the end. Oh, and I got a star. Oh shit. Well, let's see. I guess you have to mash it to get back up from what I've seen of the game. And do a little, just a little counterattack when he does that jab. Just like slightly more charged punch, you get more of an opportunity to counter. To be honest, what I'm gonna say, I'm not sure what's up with the stars though. Okay, that was probably a very good time for that to have ended. Not just punch, then counter punch. Yeah, we've been working on that, but give you a TKO from Tokyo. I'm starting to get fucked up, I guess. It's starting to get reflected on my portrait. Not sure what we would have to do to actually avoid getting damage from that like big sequence of punches that he does, though. Maybe we can just get lucky and have him not do that. The feeling that I won't be able to count on that, though. Came kinda close that time. I think we're not doing anything but TKO to keep these opponents down. Oh, shit, okay. Didn't realize you could do that big punch without doing the big sequence first. Well, if we do that, if he does either of those, like, the big sequence is a problem, but stop doing that overtly enough. That seemed, like that was it. It's funny you and my TKO, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion, but at the beginning of it. You guard by standing still or is it pressing down? I'm pretty sure it's by pressing down, but I don't know if... Yes, maybe that was the key to avoiding damage. Oh boy, and this one. Which I think everyone knows exactly what meme it's associated with as a legacy thing, but... I don't know, Beverly Hills Cop. Just throw those words out there. Scanner darkly at it. Passkey is that. I guess we can take a picture of that. It's on the stream, but... oh, whoops, that's the wrong window that I had selected. Why not? Ever want to go back to this timeline, which I don't know if I will, but... Don Flamenco next from Madrid. In the major circuits. Run into anything tricky again with this guy, I guess. We'll try to remember that Plok exists. Pretty sure that little God. What are you doing? Oh, we have to like take the bait and then dodge. Yeah, I guess that's it. But I'm pretty sure that little musical tidbit that plays when this guy was introduced is from the opera Carmen. The main march that plays at the beginning, from what I remember. Okay, I wasn't expecting to be able to take his whole health bar from that one counter. Oh, okay, he also does that without provocation. Oh shit. I have to be very quick to dodge, apparently. I tried to dodge all of those times and it didn't really work out. This works out the same way as before, then surely I can just use that to my advantage. Cheese this as much as possible. Apparently he doesn't react at all when you just start punching his face over and over. Oop. Okay. So I should probably just take that as the start of a sequence. If I miss the first one, I can go ahead of the clock on the next one. Yes, he apparently doesn't have any chance to recover at all when you start hitting him. Does mitigate the challenge a little bit. Hit him with an infinite combo right out of Street Fighter. Hippo from Hippo Island, South Pacific. Age is a mystery, weight is a mystery. Maybe he's actually from Coco Volco or Rocco Volco, I think, depending on which edition you look at. Oop, okay. Okay, so we can't just... okay. Okay, so he definitely... what the fuck? Okay, so this seems like the first opponent where it's actually gonna be tricky to just find his opening. Maybe we don't do the uppercut. I'm trying the uppercut and it doesn't work out. Not like that fucking weird band on his stomach. Oh. And yeah, it looks like if you do a lot of what am I looking for? Failed punches, I guess. Jabs that he doesn't react to, or doesn't get hit by, blocks him. Out of stamina, and yet maybe I am supposed to block it. We're not doing too great for once. His defense is too tough, Duck. Don't give up, Mac. Make him close his big mouth. Big mouth. Come on, Duck. Teach me more. Look at my new trunks. They are size XXX large. Or do they still have the elastic band in working order? That seems like something that we should try to keep in mind. Oh, I see. I think I get it. But unfortunately I just got knocked out for the third time. Presumably I'm gonna hit my limit. Oop. Okay. So when he opens up his mouth, I just do like... Act like this, I don't know. Oh shit. Oh shit. Seems kind of unpredictable when it doesn't do like the big wind up. It's kind of open his mouth though. Okay. I'm thinking, I guess I'm not doing it fast enough. Shit. At some point I'm gonna stop to be able to get up, I would imagine. Or it just gets harder, I don't know. Well, I mashed really hard that time, and apparently no, that was just the inevitable KO. Can we rematch from there, or do we have to like... Okay, we can rematch from there. I guess we'll give it another try. So I wasn't able to like take off any part of his health bar that time. I just wasn't sure what to expect. Alright. See what he's at the beginning. He's gonna do that already. Oh. It's kind of hard to tell when he's gonna open his mouth though. Like a bit of a pattern to it, but maybe not. Okay, so we like... Maybe there's a bit of a pattern to it. He like shakes a little bit before he does it. Oh, okay. Guess you're supposed to... Oh, shit. Supposed to jab him one? Yeah, after you do this. Okay. It's weird. We have to react quickly though, otherwise you don't get a chance. Ooh. And then you just get hit and that happens. Okay, get him 8 times if you want us to get him in a sequence at least. Something else to keep in mind. I already got knocked out once, so I'm not sure how much of an advantage we have. And the Nintendo Fun Club Today, Mac, which I don't think I've ever actually seen that screenshot of the actual game until today. I like eating after I win, let's go to lunch. I mean, if you're buying. I'm gonna play the, what was his name? The fucking guy that was in all the Ed Wood movies. Does have that kind of vibe, I will say. Oh, I'm not. Yes, I should. Oh, oops. Or not as quickly as I should, I guess. The actual. Oh, nope. That time, oh, right, I have to uppercut him, which I'm failing to do as well. Tried first knockout, but I get the feeling that's not gonna be nearly enough. Is it? Oh, apparently it is. This one time it is. I mean, we got like roped around by him enough. We're ranked up to number 2, but that's where the time runs out. Quite prompt. Well, who is Great Tiger from Bombay? And it's called still that, not Mumbai. 99, 142. We can at least listen to whatever music cue is gonna have. I don't know if the King Hippo music cue was supposed to. It doesn't have a music cue. Pretty sure King Hippo did have one though. Cool. It's really subtle, but I guess the tell is when he's got the gem on his little turban is glowing. Did you only hit him once? I guess so. Oh. Oh shit. Sometimes he does that as well. Ooh, and he does the big sequence. Ooh, and once you get to the end of that sequence, you just gotta, I don't know, limited times run out, so I don't have time to like figure out another whole pattern. I just can't help but notice too that I'm just like spamming left and right because I couldn't help but notice that there doesn't seem to be a pause button. Pause function though seems a little off. But yeah, I guess we made it as far as Great Tiger. It's been the crux of how I've gotten to this game on stream, but and I'm pretty sure that's also just the farthest I've ever gotten in that game period. I don't think I've ever like sat down to play this game before. But yeah, there you go. I mean, it seems pretty interesting. It seems like definitely seems more like a different type of reflex-based puzzle game than a fighting game. Like I would probably be more interested in pursuing that game again than most of the fighting games that I ended up demoing on here. But yeah, that's that is Punch-Out, which I would say I almost for some reason thought that's the only Punch-Out game that's in the chase, but that's simply not true. There's also Punch-Out on the Wii. And I'm pretty sure I'm aware at least of Super Punch-Out on Super Nintendo, but I don't know if that's like any more games in that series that are like significant or exist for that matter. Let's see. Lost my place in Windows. Okay, we're back. It's pause map to select. I don't know. Maybe. I don't remember if I tried selecting that little button mash that I did at the end there, but I feel like I probably did. Also didn't pause, but I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't have a pause. I mean, when each of the matches is like, well, they're supposed to be a few minutes long. It makes sense to just not have that to some degree. But yeah. Speaking of Outrun, I mean, I wasn't speaking of it, but it came up, but is Outrun something that I technically haven't demoed on here yet? Yeah, I guess not. I mean, I may have demoed it on here technically if I played it when I was playing Yakuza 0. I definitely played through some good chunk of it in Shenmue, but I haven't brought that to stream yet. We do that at some point, I don't know. But yeah, that's for right now. As I said, this stream was pretty much gonna be my last little thing that I do for the time being, because I will be going away for a week starting on Saturday, and I won't be coming out until Sunday. Coming back until Sunday, so I will be using streams for that week, and also the chases that are covered in that time span. And I don't know, it was kind of scary for a bit. It looked like with what happened with Retro, maybe there weren't going to be any, like we're going to be down 3 chasers for that span of time, but probably no. Apparently the Retro situation got resolved. But yeah, let me see. I think that's gonna be where we leave things, so for now at any rate. Oh, and I couldn't help but notice though as I glance over at the OBS window one more time, that I also forgot to switch back, like switch off current game thing for Farfetch'd and for Choro Q3. I just left Choro Q3. And for Punch-Out, I mean, left it on Choro Q3 that whole time. But yeah, let me have a quick look at here if there's gonna be anything really unlocked. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Just taking a look at a few things. Have a look at real quick. Is the what I have left of the Music B playlist here. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be pretty much it. Gonna be living things off here, and like I mentioned, gonna be back not next week, but the week after that, presumably. If there's like no big surprises at that point. As for what I'd be doing, I'm still not sure. I guess I'll at least come back to Rune Factory 4 for a little bit. It's one of the streams that I do that week. What else I can do? I don't know. I could start Shovel Knight or check out something different. Some of the other things that I've technically left incomplete that I don't know, I think it either Shovel Knight or like something different. It's one of the things that I was like intending to try and get through on what's it called on previous like last year, but I didn't have a chance to because some shenanigans that meant that I didn't dedicate as much time to streaming as I wanted to, but anyway, yeah. Thinking next, well not next week, but like the next week in which I actually stream will be a little bit of Rune Factory 4 and a little bit of either Shovel Knight or a new thing that I probably want to get started up. I'm thinking probably will start Shovel Knight though, like the full, starting an actual full run of like games that are in that. It's gone through all those updates, which I've only beaten the base game in the past, but I guess that's what's gonna be on the horizon for now. So you'll take it easy. I thank everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting. It was great whenever people chat, and I will be seeing you later. Not in 1 week, but in 2 weeks.